It always begins with something small, something you think you can explain away. For me, it was the sound of knocking, 3 taps, soft and slow, against the wall of my bedroom, just as I was drifting off to sleep. I froze, holding my breath. I told myself it was nothing. The pipes, the house settling. But then it came again. 3 deliberate knocks, like knuckles on wood. I leaned close to the wall, pressing my ear against it, and in the silence, I swear I heard something breathing. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, things were off. My coffee mug wasn't where I'd left it. My keys were on the floor instead of the counter. My dining chair was turned to face the hallway instead of the table. Small things, almost unnoticeable, until I realized I wasn't the one who moved them. By evening, I was shaken enough to lock every window, double-check every door, and leave the lights blazing. I sat on the couch, the TV murmuring in the background, trying to convince myself I was safe. But then came the sound again. Not from the walls this time, from inside the hallway closet. A slow, steady knock. I gripped the handle, whispering to myself not to open it. But the door rattled violently, like something trapped inside wanted out. Against every instinct, I pulled. The closet swung open, empty. I almost laughed with relief, until I noticed the floor. Dark, wet streaks smeared across the wood. Blood, still fresh, and dripping from the ceiling above. I tilted my head back. Pressed against the ceiling, boards was a face, skin pale, lips torn back in a grotesque smile, eyes wide and staring. It opened its mouth, and a stream of thick, black blood spilled down onto me. I screamed, stumbling back into the hallway. The lights flickered once, twice, then died. Darkness swallowed everything. I used my phone's flashlight to guide myself, but in that pale glow, the house didn't look right anymore. The walls looked swollen, like they were breathing in and out. The paint blistered and peeled in long strips, almost like rotting skin. And at the end of the hallway, I saw it. A figure, too tall, its head tilted at a broken angle, its arms dragging across the floor. It twitched forward in sudden jerks, bones snapping with each movement, like it was being pulled by invisible strings. Its face was wrong, stitched together, as if someone had torn off pieces from different corpses and patched them into one. I stumbled backward, whispering, "No, no, no." It moved closer, the sound of its joints cracking with every lurch. I bolted for the front door, fumbling with the locks, when I realized the doorknob was wet. I pulled my hand back and stared. Thick, red blood coated my fingers. The door wouldn't open. Behind me, I heard whispering, dozens of voices, all hissing in unison, speaking my name. My phone light flickered, and for an instant, I saw them. Hands, pale and rotten, reaching out from the walls themselves, clawing toward me. I ran upstairs, slamming the bedroom door shut behind me. My chest heaved, my throat raw from screaming. I turned to the mirror, hoping to see something human, something normal. But my reflection wasn't there. Instead, the glass showed my room empty. No bed, no lamp, no me. Just black. Then, slowly, a face pressed out of the mirror's surface. Not my face, its face. Hollow eyes, skin hanging in strips. Its mouth opened, stretching wider and wider, until I thought the glass would shatter. I backed into the corner, sobbing, as the mirror began to crack. The thing inside clawed at the other side, desperate to push through. The last thing I remember, before everything went black, was the sound of glass breaking and my own reflection stepping out. Now, I don't know if I ever really left that room. Sometimes, when I wake up, the walls are wrong. They breathe. The whispers crawl through the air, repeating my name until my ears ring. And the mirror, oh God, the mirror, shows me standing there. But it doesn't move when I do. It just grins. I think it's waiting for me to trade places. And the knocking, it hasn't stopped. It follows me everywhere. 3 slow knocks, just behind me, just out of sight. I don't answer, because if I do, I know it'll finally come all the way through. And then, I won't be the one telling this story anymore.